Well, hello there. Welcome to the vlog. Hi, I'm Jim from Whatnot Adventures, and I hope you're having a good day. Today, we are in Beaufort, South Carolina, and I'm at the Beaufort History Museum here in what is called the Arsenal. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to taking a tour and seeing what's all here. And I was wondering if you want to come along with me. So let's go see what we shall see. Paid my admission downstairs. Senior citizen rate was $7, regular adults $8. Up here on the second floor is the actual exhibits. We've got the Beaufort History Museum, and over here to the left, we have some information on how things got started down here. St. Helena, piece by piece, evidence reveals America's first capital. So there's a lot of, there's a cannon down there. There is normally a tour given, but they do not want to be on camera, voice or face. So I'm allowed to kind of walk around and take some video, which is okay, because this is just going to give you a general idea of what's here. And I would encourage you to come down, take the tour, and see the museum for yourself. Here's some kind of cool artifacts. Right there. It's pretty neat. And here we talk about Beaufort County's first people. Check out these arrowheads here. That's really cool. Oh, gaming pieces. Pieces of iron pottery. That's really neat. Oh, look at the glass beads down here. Huh. Port Royal Sound and Beaufort County, shaping America's history for 500 years. And this talks about the European superpowers in Carolina. The greatest and fairest haven. And the British are coming. Here are some more arrowheads. Pottery fragments. Beaufort's golden age. British colonial artifacts. Yamasee Indian arrow points. Patriots and Loyalists. Battle of Port Royal. Down here, these are called iron mulling dogs, 17th century. These dogs are equipped with both baskets and hooks for hanging, making them useful for home hooks. Huh, it's pretty neat. That exclusive art, I can't say that word. Look at the gold brooch. Coin purse. How rich were Sea Island planters then if they had 4,540,000? Today's value was 88,743,069. And this is for cotton. Wow. And Sea Island cotton. And then they talk about the packing of it. And this mantle comes from one of the freedmen cottages that were built in Beaufort during the federal Reconstruction after the Civil War. This one's titled Walk My Lonesome Valley. Oh my word. This is an auction receipt for 3 enslaved people in Charleston, 1850. And then this is a bill of sale for 3 enslaved people purchased by Dr. Johnson, 1851. Oh my. Wow. And we have some cannonballs. Talks about the big gun shoot, Battle of Port Royal. This talks about the succession, war, and Beaufort. Must be the battle flags. The different types of bullets. We're all at home and free. Thank goodness. Let me go back over here and see what this is. This is the arsenal. This is the actual building we are in. We're on the second story there, section of the museum. When we get done here, I'll go downstairs and we'll take a look at the courtyard. Model of the New South. Beaufort is booming. And then they talk about the hurricane of 1893. "21 bridges and all major ferries were destroyed. High tide and a 20-foot storm surge swept over the Sea Islands. The eye passes over Beaufort. The storm surge in downtown Beaufort is 15 feet above normal high tide, and winds reach 120 miles per hour, a Category 3 hurricane." Wow. Now this stove was used in a laundry in Mather School, which was established by Bostonian Rachel Crane Mather in 1867 to teach young freed women to read, write, and to learn a trade. Here are some more bill of sales for slaves. Oh man. And the king of Beaufort, the planter. Good morning, sir. I have brought you some of the old United States guns, sir. This talks about Robert Small and his house. In 1867, Robert Small's 37 and other black leaders and 3 white men formed the Beaufort Republican Club, the first organization of the Republican Party in South Carolina and the beginning of Robert Small's political career. He wrote, "The Republican Party is the party of Lincoln, which unshackled the necks of 4 million human beings." And there is his list of service. Wow, that's pretty cool. Richest to rags. Here come the Marines at Paris Island. Believe you are somebody. And down here in this case, these are various military buttons, including the USMC, CSA, and multiple northern states. Hollowed musket balls used as fishing weights. A Union repeating rifle cartridge. British naval officer cufflinks from the colonial area. Wow. This dollhouse. This is the backside. Let's go around to the front. This is the Anchorage house. And there's a history of it. The Fraser effect. Talks about Charles Fraser brought to Hilton Island a vision of a new kind of island resort that would shape Beaufort County's culture and the economy well into the 21st century. And there's a timeline. Historic buildings of Beaufort. So here's a map of the city of Beaufort. Historic downtown. And there, here we have Beaufort County, South Carolina, the greatest and fairest haven. It's pretty neat. Okay, well, let's go downstairs and out into the courtyard. I'm back out here in the courtyard now, and right here to the left is this marker. Dr. Henry Woodward Surgeon, 1646 to 1686, was the first permanent settler of South Carolina. He arrived in Port Royal, Beaufort, 1666 with Robert Sanford's expedition exploring the area. He remained with Indians and learned their language, captured by Spanish. He escaped, later returned, guiding the Port Royal colony. On his advice, the colony moved to Albemarle Point, Charlestown, 1670, where his friendly Indian trade contributed to its permanence. He has illustrious descendants, and this was erected by the South Carolina Society of Colonel Dames of the 17th Century Bicentennial Project, January the 7th, 1973. That's pretty cool. Okay. So, in the center of the courtyard, we have the flagpole with the American flag and the state of South Carolina Palmetto State flag. And let's see what's in here. And they have the Welcome to Beaufort poster. Kind of shows the layout, downtown area. Here's some seating. They have some restrooms here. Lest we forget, in memory of our brave men who fought in the World War and in appreciation of war camp community service, this tablet is placed by the people of Beaufort, 1922. Remembering their sacrifices. To those Beaufort patriots who, with courage and with sacrifices on the field of battle, bravely defended this nation's principles in its many wars, foreign and domestic. And that's from the Heritage Society in 2003. This building is erected to the memory of the youth of Beaufort who gave their lives for their country, June 1956. Well, that was a pretty quick little tour, but this is a really, really neat building. They call it the Arsenal. Let me back up here, get you a better view. So we were up there on the second floor looking at the museum section. It's pretty neat indeed. All right. That was a quick little tour and visit here at the Beaufort History Museum. I hope you enjoyed it. Kind of give you just an overall sense of what they have here. If you want to come down and take the tour, listen to the guides. They're going to give you much more detailed information than I could ever possibly do. I think that the trip would be well worth it. And if you're in the area, please stop by. I'll put a link to their website down in the video description below. All right, folks, you know what time it is. It's your turn to go out and explore this, that, and the other. You know the whatnots in your life. And until next time, take care, be safe, bye.